Why do you put so much time and energy into your Instagram profile?
Should I go?
Please.
Just spitballing here. I think that Instagram is a really, really good tool in terms of, especially if you're a coach. It's an opportunity to share your thoughts and connect with other people from all over the world. Like, I've got people that we follow each other and we got social interactions that I've never met, but we've cultivated a really good relationship. You're maybe talking to people that are like-minded, and you're able to find those people that are a bit more like-minded that you might not be able to find in your social circles. What else? Why else? I'll let you go ahead now.
I mean, I totally agree with what you said. I think when I go back, my Instagram profile has a purpose.
Yeah.
And I think like in my name alone, the purpose is clear. Like I'm putting myself out there as the coach. And when I think about that, it's like my purpose as a coach is I want to try to positively impact people with the skill set and the knowledge that I have, the expertise that I have in my field. It doesn't mean I don't share insights to what my everyday life is outside of coaching, because I think that's also important, because people, even like, you know, what attracts people to a certain coach is often just like the human aspect. Sure. Like they resonate and they connect with the person and the values and the things they stand for. But when I think about Instagram, I think it's just this amazing platform for me to be able to further achieve my purpose. And it's like, it's free of charge. You connect with a massive audience. You can really help people. You know, I've seen so much with just sharing my struggles, sharing the knowledge, sharing my experiences, how many people I have, you know, message me and, you know, like I enjoy the conversations that I have with those people over messages almost more than just put the content up. You know, it's like I want to put meaningful content that resonates and entices and sparks conversation and thoughts. And I just think it's so cool to do it. You know, I definitely think about my relationship with Instagram over the years. It's been, you know, there's been ups and downs, been a bit of a roller coaster journey, but the more and more I've had clarity on why I have it, which is, you know, as a means of helping people and doing my job, essentially, my call, I see it more than a job, but like my calling in life. And I have this ability to do it through this free profile, this free platform. I'm like, it's simple. So it's like, I don't have stress around what I feel like I should be posting. If I think something's going to be of value to someone, I'll post it. You know, I have more clarity on what I want to be posting now, because it's things around coaching that's going to help people. Like, you know, is a half naked photo of me cooking fajitas going to be positively impacting? Well, you never know.
Resonate with someone, Ed.
It probably will resonate with
probably
someone.
will.
But generally speaking, you know what I mean?
And I think what that goes back to is you being clear on who you are and who you want to attract. Like, that's the underlying message. I speak to coaches all the time and they struggle with Instagram. Should I be posting this? Should I be posting that? And they put so much effort into it. When, like you said, if you're clear on who you are and who you want to attract, well, that message is the same across all your posts, essentially. It's rinse and repeat, right? And when you're clear, it makes that message easy. You don't really have to think about it that much. If you're spending 20 minutes trying to figure out what to write in a post, well, it probably means that you're maybe a bit misaligned in terms of you've got so many messages, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, and I resonate. That's a really, really good point. I mean, I resonate totally with that last example. You know, when you don't have clarity on who you are, you end up spending time second guessing what you're posting, because you're spending all this time being someone that actually you're authentically not. And instead what you're doing, you're trying to please your audience by thinking, what do they want to hear? What do they want to hear? What should I post? What's going to get the most likes? What's going to get the most engagement? When really, when you have authentic, clear clarity on who you authentically want to be, just be yourself. And as I said, I'll quote it was Nick Jordan, who I've had on the podcast a couple of times. You know, I think it was one of the best compliments I've probably ever received is when I interviewed him on the podcast, and he said, you know what, Ed, you are who you are in real life is exactly who you are on Instagram. And I was like, that's awesome.
That's so good.
And, you know, him saying that has made me think more about when I post. It's like, I just want to be authentically me. And that's what I always want. I want people to feel that when they do get to meet me in real life.
That reminded, so I'm currently reading the book, won't go into just what the message in the book was, that sometimes we forget of what we say just in passing, but for someone like you've maybe said that on Instagram, right, and someone's took that for the gospel, right, especially as a coach where people look up to coaches. So if you've maybe said something and you've maybe forgot what you said, right? And maybe you get a message like, I don't know, 12 months later, oh, remember, like, I remember you saying X, Y, and Z, and that really resonated with me. So I think it's also important to understand what words you're using and what language, and can that affect someone.